people, it's time to start competing for the conference. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Reefer, Jack the Reefer, and the banger video, guys, baby. Let's be special, baby. Let's be special. So Clemson, Wake Forest, the time is finally upon us. Our little 3-game preseason, it's over. It's done with. Throw it out. The conference play has arrived. Let's go, Tigers. Let's go. So first off, we got Wake Forest right off the bat. Solid team. Sam Hartman's a good quarterback, very solid ACC quarterback. He's got some nice talent around him, the skill position. Same with the defense. They have some good defensive guys as well. And this is a very similar feeling to our Pittsburgh game last season. We're on the road, veteran quarterback. They're not too happy with how the last time we played them went. And once again, the crowd's going to play into a factor. We're at Wake Forest. Those fans are going to be hyped. This is the game they have circled on their calendar. As soon as the schedule came out last spring, you know those fans right away. They circled this game on their calendar. This is when Clemson's coming to our town. We're getting revenge. Because guess what? Week in and week out, we are going to get everybody's best performance. So we have a lot to go. I mean, currently we're about a 7.5-point favorite, depending on what sportsbook you use. Which, I think it's pretty lenient grading for the Clemson game. From a Clemson perspective, I think the keys to our game are we need to get Will Shipley the ball. Now, I've been saying in previous videos, I do not want Will Shipley on kickoff, but when we're playing a ranked team, a competitive ranked team like this, get Shipley the ball as much as possible. It doesn't matter if it's kickoff, whether it's kick return, punt return, sweeps, throwing on the ball. I need Will Shipley needs to have the ball at least 16 plus times this game. He needs to touch the football in one way or another. We can be creative. We can throw him the ball. We can hand him off the ball. He can be on punt return, kick return. Just creative ways, get him the ball 16 plus times. He's our best player offensively. Offensively, he's our best player. I know I put Bo Collins second. I think people don't realize how good Bo Collins is, just because the quarterback play in the passing game is just not good right now. But also, Brandon Streeter said after last game, so he knows he needs to rely on Shipley. He knows he needs to get him going. That first half against LA Tech, we kind of gave up on the run game. We weren't really running it. Second half, we came out and giving it to Will, let him do it, and he was busting off some chunk plays. Those are the kind of plays we need. We need those chunk plays where we're going for 6+ yards per play that just make the defense go, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're on their heels a little bit, like, hey, how do we slow this down? That's what we need. We need some chunk yardage plays to get this offense going, make things easy for the passing game. Now, I will say, from a skill position perspective, I think Wake Forest matches up to Clemson very well in terms of, their cornerbacks and our receivers, and our cornerbacks and their receivers. Pretty comparable. They have some skill at the linebacker position too. So skill position wise, I think it's going to be about the same. The big difference is going to be on the line. I don't think Wake Forest has the manpower on the defensive line and offensive line to keep up with our offensive line, keep up with our defensive line. I know for sure the defensive line. Our defensive line is going to push them around. Sam Hartman should be running for his life the entire game. Sam, I love you. Charlotte kid, I love you, but Sam should be running for his life the entire game. I mean, he's got Miles Murphy. Brian Brzee is back. I'm happy to have him back. It's possible that XT comes back too. Xavier Thomas could make his return this week. We'll see how that plays out. But we need those guys to just go there and get after it. And KJ Henry, keep having another solid season. Go after them and get the quarterback, disrupt them. They're a very pass-happy offense. They rely on the pass a lot. That's kind of their go-to things. Very veteran quarterback. Sam Hartman's been around for a while. He knows the deal. He knows how college football works. So, he's a savvy veteran. So let him spin it. Now, on the defensive side of the ball for Wake Forest, some good D linemen, not quite as good as some of the other teams we have coming from our schedule. Not like a Florida State, something like that, but some very solid ACC defensive linemen. But I think we have some very solid ACC offensive linemen as well now. So our offensive line play, it's sneakily gotten better. I was very critical of it against Georgia Tech, but as time's progressed, we've gotten better with it. But, the biggest difference between that Pitt team that we lost to last season and this Wake Forest team is really this Wake Forest team doesn't have the D-line and doesn't have, the defense as a whole that Pitt had last season. Last year, people, we dropped 48 on Wake Forest. 48 with our, just kind of underwhelming offense. There's no way around it. And I'm not going to kick around the barrel. I think it was an underwhelming offense last season. And we still scored 48 on them. And, I think our offense has improved a lot. DJ is playing the best football that I've seen from him in his Clemson career. So I think if we can get our receivers, get open, get downfield, get open, and just start throwing the ball. Keep the ball in play, DJ. Make it a 50-50 ball. Let Bo go up there and make a play. Let EJ go up there and make a play. Let guys go and make plays. You know, Tony Williams been balling out as a freshman too. I'm hoping Adam Randall can kind of work his way back in more. He was in there for a couple snaps, but not too many. A couple snaps. So it'd be nice to see Adam Randall get in there and see what he can do, especially with the hype around him coming out of spring camp. And you know, it'd be great to see him come back from an ACL injury very strong. But you know, I wish Dakari Collins the best too, as he decided to part ways with the program. And you know, admittedly, it was a business decision for him. And as much as I don't want to say it as a Clemson fan, for him, for Dakari Collins, the player, it was the best decision for him. Because he just wasn't getting the opportunities at Clemson he would have liked, and he saw on the horizon, you know, Adam Randall and Antonio Williams were both freshmen, and they were seeing the field more than him. So, go find somewhere that you can see the field. So that's what he's going to do. So I wish him the best. Happy trails to him. But you know, overall, very excited for this game. I would compare it to the Pitt game a little bit, but Wake Forest didn't have the same defense. I think that's 7.5 point difference. I think we go over on this one. I think we come out swinging and make a statement. And if we score, I think we're going to score, you know, 40 plus points on this one. I think we're going to, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement with our offense. But I would not be surprised at all. And I would predict that we go over 40 points. And our defense is going to lock down. We got Andrew back. We got Brian back. We are going to keep our rotation at linebacker a little more steady, I think, too. At least I hope. I hope we get to keep, you know, Jeremiah Trotter out there, Barrett Carter out there, Trenton Simpson out there. You know, keep those three guys, our three core guys, out there and let them play. Because, you know, the past couple of weeks we've been rotating them in and out. I think it's just because of lesser competition, trying to get new guys reps. But hey, keep our three main guys in there and let them spin, coach. Let them spin. So hey, I got Tigers over 7.5 points. Let's go Tigers. We're gonna beat Wake Forest this week. And that's all I got for you guys, people. As always, have a great day. Tell somebody you love them. Deuces.